We are live, everybody. By the way, I do want to say I ordered Asian food at the food court 2 days ago, and I noticed some of the shrimp were already bitten into. And I said, hey, these shrimp are already half eaten. And the owner said, that's why I gave you twice as much.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online. And though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting with jokes. So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedian Jann Karam, plus funny songs from Randy Brooks, and a patty melt from Patti Vasquez, and much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Live and in person, everybody. Thank you for all the stares. That's so sweet. Welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show. It is a special week as we have a famous face here, a huge comedian that I blackmailed into showing up, everybody. Guilted her to death. She's a Tonight Show veteran, was on Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm, and best friends to Dana Carvey, everybody. It's Jann Karam.
Yay.
Hey,
Jann Karam.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
okay. See, that's how,
I love Karam. I'm so sorry, Karam. Would Dana Carvey, now you just work with Dana, would you ask him to do this show? I think that would be
Actually, it's Dana Carvey.
Oh, it's Carvey. I'm so sorry.
I actually did ask him to replace me, but he said he'll do next week.
Okay, well, crud. Okay, get rid of her, Steve. I can't believe it. Put it back later. By the way, and if he would come on the show, he'd be such a huge star that he'd mock us for being nobodies, just like Maz Jobrani did, right, Steve?
Oh, you did?
Oh man, it's 9. There's nobody here. Where's everybody? I bet nobody watches this show. So anyway, and of course,
you had me on a year ago, and I couldn't wait to come back. Honestly, I was honored to hear from you. I love you.
That's so sweet.
I had such a good time. So yeah, I was just stressed. Oh God. I was just stressed because I had jury duty when you were texting me, and I was there all week, and well, not all week because of the 4th of July, but I was in the box. You know how you go in the room and they question. I was so nervous.
Are you sure? Wait, are you sure that it wasn't a fake TV show like what's on Prime right now?
Yeah. Well, I'm ready to get cast on that. No, it was real. Yeah. So you were texting. I'm like, I didn't know if it was the end of my life or what. It's so scary.
Did you did a jury? You were on one?
No, but they right away, as soon as we got there, they called us in, and then we were in the courtroom for like 3 days. And then they were going to the jury, and then they finally got to me on Friday. Wow. So I didn't know if I was going to end up. It's just nerve-wracking. And then you have to go through and this isn't my, okay, but never mind. I'll wait. I'll tell you later.
We'll talk about it later. Ladies and gentlemen, Jann Karam.
Karam. He loves it so much. He knows how to say my name.
I will never get it. Well, my wife, Janute. Okay, so anyway, and I mentioned Randy Brooks is here too, everybody. So also, hey, and of course, let me pull this off. And of course, we have Patti Vasquez, who was off her huge after-school special melt of last week. We're still getting high fives from the Dalai Lama, so that's kind of nice. We asked him to keep his tongue out of it, though. And lastly, Steve and I met today and recorded tracks for our 3rd show at the Fringe. Sting Along with Brad is what it's called. And there is already a lot of buzz around the Fringe about the show. I have heard murmurs on the Ed Fringe message board saying, this is going to suck. So, all right, cough it up. COVID has joined the show. Sorry. All right, well, let's start it now. What we're going to do is I'm going to whip through these jokes, and then we're going to have actual comedy. Here we go. Number 1, the Secret Service found cocaine in the White House this week. And like fentanyl at the border, the Biden administration's policy is to turn everything over to the police. which is different than the previous administration, whose policy was just drop it off at Junior's house. Now, of course, the MAGA munchers are all screaming it was owned by Hunter Biden, which is silly because Hunter's dealer is in Delaware. So that's not true. But conspiracy aside, it was not Hunter. It was not Junior's Coke. First of all, because they would never leave a grain of Coke unsnorted. And because it was found in the cubbies in a visitor's area where where everybody goes except the Bidens or the Trumps. They would never have gone there. Now they're trying to divine who left the Coke and are checking visitor logs now. They think they have the cocaine dropper narrowed down because one of the guests signed in Bear. Cocaine Bear, everybody. That's right.
Very nice.
Thank you. That'll be the only. They keep sticking to me. Okay. Hey, here's the question of the day. Was Britney Spears slapped or did she slap herself? Is the big question.
What?
Yeah. You haven't heard this? So a dude who is tall that I never heard of, but he must play basketball or something, named Victor Wembanyama, said that Spears grabbed him when his security backhanded Britney. But the video shows that's a lie. Britney reached up to tap the dude, and because he is 7'5" tall, it looked more like she was pulling the lint off a bald eagle's ass. But out of nowhere comes this hand and just smacks Britney, in the same way her dad did when she didn't make as much money as he thought during the conservatancy. Now, I'm just saying. My question is, where were Britney's guards? She has bodyguards. I mean, they should have jumped Victor's dudes faster than Tony shot Bernardo after Riff was stabbed. Okay, no West Side Story fans here today.
I got that one.
That's right. Or at least they should do an eye for an eye thing here. When one dude slaps Britney, they kneecap Victor to even the score. Don't you think? It should be like a Sopranos deal, shouldn't it? Isn't that how it is in Hollywood, Jan? Okay. Next up, and by the way, you know who got screwed over most by the Britney Spears slap? Pauly Shore.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
You haven't heard this?
No.
Wow. After the slap heard around the mall, Britney walked into the Catch restaurant and took the Encino man's table while he was in the bathroom. They seated Pauly Shore. He went to the bathroom and they took his table, and he had left his glasses, phone, and fanny pack at the table. So for their part, Spears' party said they weren't worried about taking the table because there's no way you would ever have a problem with anyone missing glasses and a fanny pack. That's not a chance to have a problem because they're losers. Okay, great. I think that's a big thing. All right, we are chugging along. Jamie Foxx is back out in golfing. Good to see him getting better, isn't it, everybody? The Oscar-winning actor had the Oscar-winning. I'm going to start that one over, and your dad's coming in at the right time, Steve. Jamie Foxx is back and out golfing. The Oscar-winning actor had an undisclosed illness that kept him in the hospital for weeks, with speculation that he was going to be disabled, all which is not true. He was pretty sick for a while, but doctors say he really got better once he got 7 COVID vaccines. Because those cure everything, everybody. Okay, thanks. Hey, did you see this? A judge ruled in favor of Lady Gaga against a woman who wanted to collect the $500,000 reward for information leading to getting her kidnapped dogs back. Yep, there was a big suit. The woman, Jennifer McBride, gave very specific details about the crime because she was one of the kidnappers. And then she tried to collect the $500,000. This is brilliant. Ransom.
Hilarious.
Why have a ransom? Now, McBride might have won the case, except for a surprise witness who testified against her. Which is something I would probably do. I would sell myself out. All right. Madonna is finally speaking about heading to the hospital with a bacteria infection that will postpone the singer's tour. She said, when I woke up, I first thought about my kids and then about not wanting to disappoint my fans who bought tickets. Her kids were also very worried when they heard about their mom's illness. One said, we rushed as fast as we could to read the will.
Wow.
Jan, it usually goes better than this.
Dan, this is going better than usual.
House Republicans have introduced a new election integrity bill in Congress. Oh, that's
already.
yeah. The first problem is you can't have a bill using the word integrity if you have none yourself. The bill is the same old GOP story of making it harder for minorities and the poor to vote. And the most important new rule, your 23andMe results must be at least 60% Anglo-Saxon. That's the... Okay, well, there you go. Everybody's taking that one. It's too true right there.
Yeah, really.
All right, only 37 more. Here we go. Anybody know Ricky Valerie Cole? I don't know if that's how you say her name. Collet, something like that. Ricky Valerie Collet. Nobody? Okay.
No.
Ricky Valerie Collet has been named Miss Netherlands 2023.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this.
She is the first transgender woman to take the title.
Oh,
Yes.
all right.
She celebrated with a Bud Light at Chick-fil-A. It was fantastic. Now, trans women are in a lot of pageants these days. And next month, Daniela Arreo Gonzalez will compete for this year's Miss Universe from Puerto Rico title. Now, did you know that Miss Universe has had transgender contestants since 2012? And do we know who owned the pageant in 2012?
Yes, we do.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, everybody.
No way.
Yeah. The first transgender contestant was Jenna Talikova from Canada, who was actually initially removed from the contest, then reinstated after she got Gloria Allred to sue the pageant. And Trump had to give up and let her in. Jenna ended up in 12th position and thanked Allred for being more of a man than Donald Trump could ever be. All right, one more, and then your suffering is over.
That's only just
And
begun.
being nice. Here we go. Actress Haley Atwell, who stars alongside Tom Cruise in the new Mission Impossible film, calls rumors she is having a secret affair with Tom as grubby and dirty, and says that Tom is more like an uncle to her. Atwell is 41 and Cruise is 61, 20-year difference. Also offended, another actor in the film, Tom's mine, said Ving Rhames. All right, Steve, you're going to come in? No, okay.
Well, you
That's
pause
Jan.
like
I saw
that.
Jan for a second.
Sometimes you got another punchline when you pause like that, so I never know.
When did I ever have a punch?
Brad Tassell!
Yay, Brad.
Or, as we're calling him tonight, Brad Tassell.
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 That's everything tonight.
Tassell. Yeah, very few people
right.
get my name right either. So,
Hey, it's time for this now. Let's do this.
oh God.
As you may know, I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and as you may further know, Nashville is one of the #1 tourist destinations in the world. Yeah, which is why I'm wearing my Pride shirt. I don't care if it's July. I'm proud all the time of everybody who's a little weird. So, anyway, you might be wondering, gosh, what are the main tourist destinations within Nashville? Well, you are in luck, because tonight's top 10 categories, top 10 Nashville tourist attractions.
All right, woo.
Let's begin. Number 10, our outdoor urinal system, aka downtown. Number 9, freeway system designed and frequented by NASCAR wannabes.
Oh dear.
Number 8, Friday night bonfire. Bring your own books.
No. No.
Number 7, as we now have as many churches as fast food places, they're merging. Come dine at God in the Box and Crispy Christ. Number 6, The Downtown Bridesmaids Fashion Show 24/7 a la Mardi Gras.
Bye.
Top 10 Nashville tourist attractions. Number 5. Our newly completed, hey, at least we're not Texas or Florida, gift shop and tobacco spitting station. That was a mouthful, that one. Number 4. Annual banjo tuning symposium. Attendance 0.
I was there.
That sounds like it'd be popular.
Number 3. Dolly Parton and her campaign to make Tennessee only 98% illiterate. They're going to throw me out of here. Number 2. Kid Rock's big ass honky tonk and shooting range for people who are terrified of Bud Light cans. And the number 1 Nashville tourist attraction, the Big Drag Show, because it turns out it's unconstitutional to criminalize it. There you go. Oops, I turned it off too soon. All right, great.
Didn't hear the end. Play it again. Didn't hear the end.
What's that?
Do it again. Play it
I
again.
don't want to do it again. Nah, that's enough.
Yeah, you know why I don't want to do it again? Because of this right here. Right. I'm looking. Here, I found it.
You can
Because
do
of
it.
this.
Huh?
Randy Brooks.
Hey,
Hey,
hi, Randy Brooks.
woo.
I'm so excited. We got Randy Brooks again.
Hey!
Wait,
What's
we
that
wait
carpet
just-
in that room there? Let me see that carpet.
My
Really?
carpet?
Yeah, I want to see your carpet.
Why are
Okay.
you doing this, Brad?
I don't know. That's kind of a that's kind of a
That's
cool
funky.
kind of
That's a cool.
that's kind of a hotel-y kind of a cool kind of a carpet.
But it
Get ready,
doesn't go,
Jan, he's gonna
doesn't go
wanna
with the
see the
shirt
carpet.
though, does it?
It's not no with the banana shirt. It is not a thing.
The important thing to realize is that we got Randy Brooks again. We always wait just long enough for him to forget last time, so he'll do it. So,
Steve, what I also forget is what songs I did last time, so they may be the same this time. You never know.
That's okay.
it's fine. We
Steve
forget it all.
Played the
Also.
same, wait, Steve played the same song 13 weeks in a row, so it doesn't really
True, until I got it right.
That's
And I
right.
never did get it right.
And you
Anyway,
never did it
Perfect
again.
choice floors me.
you know
Yeah.
how this is going to work. We're going to play a little intro, then you're going to do a song, Randy. Then I've got to answer it somehow without knowing what you're about to do, and then you'll do another song. So here we go.
Wow.
It's our musical guest, Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest, It's time for our musical guest, Brooks.
Right.
Just like that.
Just like that.
During the height of the pandemic, I'd say midway through 2020, I did an online music forum thing that's usually in person down in Austin, and they challenge you to write a song and they give you a random topic. And my topic was your view of marriage. And mind you, this was 6 months into being locked in the house with my wife.
Oh dear.
Yes. So this was it. I had been told this so many times. She said, husband, run down to the store, pick up a quart of milk. And if they've got some eggs, bring back a dozen. The store had eggs, so like she said, I bought 12 quarts of milk. As soon as I got home, she started fussing. Bad husband, you can't do nothing right. Bad husband, sleep on the couch tonight. You're a dunce, you are dense, you're devoid of common sense. Ooh, you make me mad, bad husband. She said, husband, there's a sack of red potatoes by the stove. Peel half of them and throw them in a pot. So I peeled half of every spud and put them all on to boil. The water and the wife, they both got hot. Bad husband, you can't do nothing right. Bad husband, sleep on the porch tonight. You're incompetent, you're sad. You ain't nothing like my dad. Ooh, you make me mad. Bad husband, Now from long years of experience, I've got a tip for men. Just do it wrong the first time and you won't get asked again. Bad husband, dumber than a box of rocks. Bad husband, or is he slyer than a fox? You're incompetent, you're sad, you ain't nothing like my dad. Nothing like my dad. Ooh, you make me mad. Bad husband. She said, husband, get up off the couch and put yourself to work. Go down and fold the clothes inside the dryer. So I climbed in and folded just exactly like she said. And you'd have thought I set those clothes on fire. Bad husband. You can't do nothing right. Bad husband. Sleep in the yard tonight. You're a dunce. You are dense. You're devoid of common sense. You're half-witted. You're obtuse. You have more than one screw loose. You're incompetent. You're sad. You ain't nothing like my dad. Ooh, you make me mad. Bad husband. Bad husband.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I always need to have Jann to do choreography with me when I do.
That's beautiful. She was great.
All right, I got two potential
Hi, Brad
answers for
and I
that.
were
I've
kids.
decided which one to do, but I'm probably wrong. So let's see what happens. So I'm out in the backyard burying my girlfriend on a moonlit night. I'm out in the backyard burying my girlfriend when I come across my wife and I realized I buried her in the same spot. What a silly thing to have forgot. So there I am with both of them, a freaking shovel in my hand, and it just got awkward. 'Cause it's like I've just been caught cheating. Like I betrayed the only two women I ever loved. I cherish them both, obviously, more than life itself. So I'm out in the backyard burying my girlfriend, and it just got awkward. I'll stop there because it gets really offensive after that. So now another one from Randy.
After that.
After that.
All right, another one from the pandemic era. We had so many people who were, so many friends who were suffering physically or fiscally, and my wife and I were just coasting along great. And every day we woke up and said, "Hey, we both woke up. It's already a good day." And we still say that every day. We both woke up. We're side by side. I'm still your man. You're still my bride. So all in all, I'd have to say that up to now it's been a real good day. Have a pulse. Don't call the hearse. You still have teeth. Things could be worse. We don't have millions, but we're okay. So up to now it's been a real good day. We still have bills, some aches and pains. We still have hair in the bathroom drain. Some skies are gray, but we both know rain only makes more flowers grow. Got indoor plumbing, Wi-Fi too. Got beer and wine out the wazoo. Got toilet paper stashed away. So up to now it's been a real good day. I can't do math. I suck at sports. There's something crawling in my shorts.
I do it.
On a yacht, ain't that a shame? But you seem to love me just the same. We both woke up, we're side by side. I'm still your man, you're still my bride. Just sold your mother on eBay. So up to now it's been a real good day. Yes, all in all, I'd have to say say that up to now it's been a real good day.
And we lost
Dave!
everybody.
Love it.
It happens every time.
Every
Hang on.
time.
Didn't mean to lose you. Sorry. Hang on. Come back, Randy. Come back, Randy. Come back, Randy.
Where's
there he
Randy?
is.
There he is.
Randy
Yay!
Brooks, everybody.
Randy Brooks. Incredible. Wait,
Thank you very much.
One about being a good husband and one about being a bad husband. So which is more true?
I think they're both true.
Oh, okay. By the way, before you go, I have been singing Grandpa Got Run Over by a Hybrid on all the cruise shows now, and people enjoy it wholeheartedly.
Really? Well, I noticed the royalties picking up.
Yeah. Oh, yes. No, yeah, nobody. Yeah, we got 4 cents last year. So that's
Really?
great.
Hey, since we're having such a fun musical time, I just wish Sideways Eric was here tonight. He loves puns. So I just want to read this one because I think you might not enjoy it. I was walking down the street this morning and I was hit by a violin, then a clarinet, then a French horn. I think it was an orchestrated attack. Thank you.
Oh,
For you, Randy.
He'd rather he was here.
your dad liked that one, Steve.
What's that?
Your dad likes that one.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Randy, where are you performing in the upcoming week so we can catch you?
Thursday night at the Commodore.
Oh, you're in town.
Christmas in July. Yeah.
I'm going to try and be there.
Scott Southworth and Mark Allen Barnett. Yep.
Fantastic.
Be wearing a
Yeah.
beard. It'd be fantastic.
I'm gonna do my damnedest.
Let's hear it for Randy Brooks, everybody.
Randy Brooks!
And
All right.
now, everybody, let's
Now.
add her. I got her.
The hour is upon us.
And
Oh,
everybody,
boy.
Jann Karam. Is that how you say it?
It's Jann Karam.
Yes. Oh my
Okay,
God.
got it. Karam.
I'm so
Because
sorry.
because you care so much about so many things like cats.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Lisa, where are the keys?
Right. Okay,
Ready?
tell her what's gonna happen, Steve.
Okay, I'm gonna run this little intro, and then it's you for 10 minutes of awesome. Y'all ready?
Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody, all you 12 people better laugh.
Yeah, they
Okay.
will, or I'll
All right.
kick them right out. Here we go.
Okay.
It's time for our big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
Jann Karam.
Okay, that's
Hi.
it. Okay, good night. Hi. Okay, I just called the bank and because I'm trying to find out what my balance is, right? And I just try to get to a person, but every time you call, they go, I finally got through and I have to put all of my information, and then finally they answer after about 2 hours, like, hello, this is Amy, how can I help you? It's always Amy, right? Amy works for Time Warner, Chase Bank, AT&T, Amazon, Prime. Not permit the process. I need to verify your identity, ma'am. I said, I already verified my identity. No, you have to say it again, please. I need your social security. In order for me to process, I need to verify your identity. I need to have your social security, ma'am. I said, I already put it in, but ma'am, that is a different system. I am in 2 different systems. I am in Uruguay. She is in Paraguay. You notice the name of the mascot in high school. What is the name of your mascot in high school, ma'am? I said, please stop calling me ma'am. Okay, beach. Oh, can I please talk to your supervisor? Because I just want to find out. I need to find out something I'd like about my account, whatever. And then, okay, hold on, please. And then, hello, this is the supervisor, Amy. How can I help you?
Oh dear.
Ma'am, I go, wait, you're the same person. Yes, ma'am, please don't tell anybody. I work this. I'm the only person working here. Please don't. I'm the only one. I really need this job. I have a lot of kids. I've got children. Ma'am. Oh, because I'm trying to get my life together. It's not so easy after COVID, like I'm just out of shape and even my earrings don't fit. They won't go in the holes.
Oh dear.
It's like, I kind of been dating because I broke up with my boyfriend. And here's a tip that everybody should know about relationships that I learned. There's 2 kinds of relationships that don't work no matter what. They're doomed to fail. Long distance and close by. So if you're in anything like that, I'd say get out. Well, I broke up with my boyfriend because there was no kind of sort of free will when it came to driving, and how it's like every time I was driving, he'd always have to criticize. And then one time there's this one street in Los Angeles called Orlando, right? And we broke up. There's one street that always makes the other person upset. So on purpose, I made I not on purpose. I just wanted to take Orlando, and he slammed his hands on the dashboard. He didn't hit me. That was like a hit. He slammed his hand on the dashboard. He goes, "Did you just make a left on Orlando?" "Yeah." "Why would you do that, Jann? There's so many stop signs. Everybody knows to take Maple Drive." I said, "They do? Do they know? Is that something everybody knows? Do you know that?" Asking you.
No?
No.
No. No.
Freeze?
Is she frozen?
She's
Oh
frozen.
dear, she appears to be frozen.
Or
Oh,
she's
no.
the greatest?
I asked my therapist, "I don't make a left. Tell me when.
Oh, hi.
I have
Okay.
Wi-Fi."
Okay.
Okay.
You're back.
Okay, so where should I go? He says, so I asked my therapist, "Is it a crime to make a left on Orlando?" He said, "Well, was it between 4 and 7?
Whoa.
Where we live, if you live in a small town, that joke wouldn't really, you'd be like, why? But if you live in a city, there's no turning left between 4 and 7, and no parking in the red zone. And and so recently I had a date, and I saw this guy, and they're still up to the same shenanigans, because, well, by the way, I don't have kids, I just date them. But
Oh dear, she's frozen.
not in
again.
an emotionally mature kind of way. I'm frozen. How come? Do you think
Nope,
it's the
you're good now.
Wi-Fi?
You're cool.
Okay, I'll just keep going. Just tell me when I freeze, I'll stop, then I'll come back in. Okay, so emotionally immature kind of way. And by the way, I was just in Vegas, and there are so many single married men there.
Oh, dear.
All of them, and they're all in the strip clubs, soon to be single and divorced. And I went out with this one guy recently. I don't really. It seems like nobody hits on me. Like before, guys would hit on me all the time when I was younger. Now it's like I get some old guy going, "What? I would date you." Like, okay. All right, I've lasted this long without. Okay. But I said, this one guy, so we're going to his place, right? And still the same shenanigans. He starts like going like this, like she goes, "Gee, you seem tense." I go, "Oh yeah, well, I'm kind of tense." Hi. And then he says, "You need a massage. Would you like a massage?" "Yeah, I guess so." Hi. And then he says, "My hands are slipping on the fabric here. Could you take off your blouse so I could get to your butt?" And then next thing I know, I was naked and zip tied.
Oh
Oh.
my.
I said, "What happened to my massage?" "It's a Thai massage." I'm a Thai massage.
Oh.
Kind of puns. Okay. That's a Thai massage. And I got another guy's like breathing, hot and heavy. It's like, and I go, he's like pushing himself on me, like so excited, right? And I'm not saying because I'm just like,
Froze again.
their testosterone is going, all the vitamin. And frozen. How's it now? Tell me when.
Better.
Good.
It's my because I have my neighbor's Wi-Fi, but I pay him. It's on. I'm on. Okay, it's working.
Yeah.
All right. Gosh dang. Talk about. Okay, can you imagine if that happened on Letterman? Frozen.
Frozen.
Can you take a break when you're set? Okay. So this guy's like, he's like, "Oh, hey, this is great. And I really want you." And I was like, "Okay, hold on." Just like, he's like kind of going like that, like mauling and breathing in my ear, like, and I go, "Slow down, just don't be so forceful." And he's like, "I'm not being forceful." I go, "Well, why am I in a headlock?" He's like, "Come on," giving me noogies. that wasn't true.
That's the way to a woman's heart. Through her.
Yeah.
Noogies, give me, come on, girl. Yeah, it was harmless. But yeah, so yeah, I'm not in my brother-in-law is sober. I don't know if anybody out there's sober, but he just celebrated
Go like this.
10
Frozen,
years of
Go
frozen.
sobriety, brother. No drugs.
Frozen.
Should I go in another room? What do you think? Should I go into
There you
another
are.
room?
You're
There
back.
you are.
I know.
How
Okay.
long has your brother been sober? That's where we lost you.
My brother-in-law sober 10 years. No drinks, no drugs.
Nice. Good for him.
Yeah. I, on the other hand, I seldom drink. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke cigarettes. Hitting my rock bottom is eating too much ice cream. And nobody ever claps for me. Well, but Jerry, thank you. Yeah, right. Jerry gets a cake and a chip and a meeting and celebration. Jerry, another day without manslaughter. Is it frozen again?
It was. Now you're good.
Second.
I know. I maybe I should go over here. If I'm over here. Let's see. Jerry, another day without manslaughter. Is that better?
Yeah.
And Jerry gets like a big old Jerry. All right. It's like, what about me? And then, and they don't, people like us, they don't have meetings for people like us, and we need support. Hi, my name's Jann. I do things in moderation.
Oh.
No, yeah,
Hi,
no.
Jan.
What? Is it frozen?
I just said
No.
hi, Jan, like it's a
Hi,
meeting.
Jan.
Oh, hi, Jann. Hi, thank you. But Jerry needs a ride to the airport. 25 people show up at his door, 4:30 in the morning. Come on, everybody. Jerry might relapse. We're going to go. Let's caravan. And they have like a presidential motorcade following him to the airport. Cops on motorcycles zipping around, stopping traffic. Jerry's going to the airport. He might relapse. I go, Jerry, you got this. We have operatives waiting for you once you get to Chicago. You got this, bro. And Jerry's like, you guys, really, I'm okay. It's been 10 years. Okay, just back off. They're like, Jerry, one day at a time, my friend. If I need a ride to the airport, like I could call every person I ever met in my life. No, sorry. What? You need a ride to the airport, girl? Get there yourself. But you can't take an Uber or fly away or shuttle or whatever. Take the bus. You could walk. You could really get there in 3 days. Girl, just don't eat too much ice cream. Yeah, so that's because I am trying to get my life together. I was going to get my life together last year, but I blew it off. But definitely by next year. But I was reading that book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Do you know that? Like, whatever doesn't give you joy, get rid of it. You heard that? Oh, I got rid of all my bills.
Yeah.
I'm going to prison. And people say, like, if you want something, you ever heard that? If you want something, you just have to visualize it, right? You're manifesting. If you want a big house, like Oprah and Tupac Chopra, they say, if you want a big old house, a nice car, a loving relationship, whatever it is that you want, you just have to visualize it first.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's a bunch of crap, that visualized stuff, don't you think?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't visualize what I don't want, and I have that. You think I imagine this horrible life, a series of bad relationships and massages that led to zip tie?
Oh dear.
But I'm Syrian and Lebanese, so I'm a mom Syrian, my dad's Lebanese, so I hate myself. And my mom just announced that the family's moving back to the Middle East for a while. She just let us know she wants the family to move back to the Middle East for a while, just to get away from all the gun violence.
Yes. Move to Aleppo.
We're going to go to Damascus, Baghdad, Yemen, and then maybe head over to the Ukraine for some rest. And so I'm an actress or actor, Yes, as you might know. Well, I audition a lot. And I audition, and since I'm Middle Eastern, they pigeonhole me, or stereotype or whatever. Oh, thanks a lot. And I'm so tired of auditioning for the sympathetic wife of a terrorist. Please don't take my husband. I know he is ISIS leader. He kill, he maim, he destroy, he bomb the villages, the townships, the school, the madrasa, the churches. He cut off the hand of my sister for driving. She drive with her feet. So he cut off her feet. Now she drive with her teeth. He has worldwide spread evil organization all across the world. He will kill you if he sees you. But he has a good heart. Thank you. Thank you. I think that's 10 minutes.
I think that was great.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
That'll be in any second. There he is.
Was that enough time?
That was fantastic.
Wonderful.
Freezing.
It was
Look, I'm
amazing.
blurry, so it doesn't
Hey.
Hey, whoa, hello. Whoa. There you go.
Encore.
Okay. Hey, I'm sexual harassing myself.
I was going to say, you're going to wind up suing
I'm
yourself and
me too,
canceling yourself.
Hey, just like Lady Gaga's lady, you're gonna turn yourself in, and you're gonna
That
me
was
too.
tremendous, Jan.
I'm gonna me too me.
Where do we
No,
see you performing in the next couple of weeks?
Let's see. Well, I just was with Dana Carvey, as you said, last Saturday. So thanks for reminding me that I have nothing else in the books. But no, I'll be at my local clubs this, I'm workout rooms, Flappers, and a couple other places this week.
Okay.
And I probably go down to the Comedy Magic Club. Yeah. So yeah, just like, and I have an audition.
I flappered during the pandemic, and then I kind of forgot about him. They had said something about if you're ever in town, but I don't think they'd ever let me on stage.
They didn't specify which town, so
Yeah, they said if you're ever in Aleppo, look up Jan's
I like
parents.
Aleppo's a good one.
Yeah. That's the first thing I thought when you said move to the movies. I said moving right into Aleppo. So that's
I should say I like Aleppo over Damascus. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Hey,
do
you know
that.
who likes Aleppo and Damascus better than anybody?
Who? Patty?
Dang, she just went away on me. Where'd you go?
Patty!
It was gonna be so smooth, and then it went away on me.
No, we gotta get my brother back in here.
Oh, here she is. Let's bring her in because
he's in
she's
love with
everybody's
Patty.
hero.
Bring her
and
in.
Jan said she
Patty,
was on if
everybody.
Patty wasn't going to be
Patty!
here. So there she is.
Jan, that's Patty.
Patty, you're muted.
Patty, I missed you, Patty.
Patty, you're muted in case you didn't know that.
You're muted.
Hold on. Hi, Jen. I love you. I'm so sorry. Hi. Hello.
Patty, hi.
I miss you. We've only seen each other in person once, and I love you forever. Just so you know. Hi.
We're bonded, because of a friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in the Writers Guild there, Jan?
No, I write, but I'm not in the Writers Guild, but I heard they're on strike.
Yeah.
I'm not either. I'm just solidarity. SAG
Okay,
after.
good. There we go. I solidarity, but I'm in the Screen Actors Guild, and so they might strike. So I guess I'll go along with it.
I'm in the Lollipop Guild. That's as close as I get.
You can still do this show because we only write stuff down on toilet paper.
Yeah. They don't consider anything we do writing. They don't.
That's why it's so funny.
Yes, that's
All right,
true.
hey, guess
Okay.
what? It's time for
Let's
Patty
get
Melt.
okay, somebody I'll get rid of Jan.
Okay, here comes this.
It's time for a Patty Melt with Patti Vasquez, From global conflict conflicts to greenhouse gases, the folks refusing to wear masks says, and politicians getting caught grabbing asses. She's melting down, it's a Patti Vasquez. Patti Melt. Solidarity.
Hey, everybody. Hi. Yes, actually, you guys bring up a good point about the Screen Actors Guild and WGA. There's a different category that no one fights for, which are comics who write their own material and perform on TV. I'm just saying, like, our stuff goes in perpetuity. We sign those contracts. I think we say that you can use my image, my likeness, and my voice throughout the universe.
Yes.
And all of our original material, yes. By the way, you guys, everyone that joins us every week knows that I sometimes go off the last thing someone said before me, and usually it's out of rage. And tonight is similar but different, only because Jann brought up something that has happened to me my entire career. So my last name is Vasquez. Everyone knows many people know I'm Irish and Mexican. I use Vasquez for a variety of reasons. Patti Vasquez just sounds Irish and Mexican, my mom's maiden name. But in my 20s, I called my agent because I hadn't been getting any auditions lately, and my agent said, "We haven't had any calls for young Latina moms."
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, like, I could be anything, including the wife of a terrorist. I'm just saying. I don't even get called for those roles. But so I don't think I've told this story. Can you guys let me know? Because I know a lot of you are regulars. Have I ever told the story about how I auditioned with Griffin for a Walmart commercial?
No.
I don't think so.
We don't
I'm very
remember.
excited to tell this story. I'm inspired by Jann. So when Griffin was 5, I got a call from my agent, and they said, "Hey, we have an audition for Walmart. It's a Christmas commercial. You have kids?" And I was like, "Yes, they're 3 and 5. They said, "Bring your 5-year-old." So I bring Griffin. And you won't be surprised by this, but when Griffin opens a Christmas present, to this day, he doesn't rip it open. He opens it along the tape lines so he can save the paper, and he's always done that.
Oh my goodness.
I know. So we were in this audition for Walmart. He just very gently opens the prop present. They were enchanted. We got a call back, and I was like, "Oh my God, I think we're gonna have a commercial for Walmart. This would be fantastic, right?" So they call us the next day, and they said, "We have you and Griffin on hold for this project." And I knew right away, anyone who's been called for an audition knows what I immediately thought, because they said, "You're on hold. You're not cast, you're on hold," which means they're still thinking about you and somebody else. And for whatever reason, I go, "Oh," and I use language that I'm not going to use tonight. I go, "They want Griffin, but they don't know if they want me."
Ouch.
Yep. And an hour and a half later, lo and behold, "Patti, we have good news, we have bad news." And I'm like, I already gave it to myself.
Yeah.
And so they cast Griffin, and the thing was, I had to be on set as his parent. And the woman they cast was like Germanic looking. She had a square jaw, sandy brown hair, blue eyes. And even the director was like, "Patti, I wanted you, but the client, Walmart, didn't think you looked like his mom."
Oh,
You guys, that's it. I mean, all bets are off. There's nothing I can do for the rest of my career. The only thing I had to do in this audition was look like the principal's mom.
Oh my God.
And you didn't.
And I didn't get the part. That's the only. It was the only thing I had to do. And and by the way, they never aired the commercial, because guess what? While they were filming, they didn't let me in the room. Like, I was outside the room. While they were filming, they wanted Griffin to rip open the present. He wouldn't rip it open. He was like, "No, I gotta save it."
Oh.
So here's the kicker to the story. So at the end of Griffin's school year, they do that award ceremony, right? They're like perfect attendance, right? So Griffin doesn't get perfect attendance, and he looks at me with these big, just sad eyes. He was like, "How did I not get perfect attendance?" And I said, "Well, you did that Walmart commercial." And he goes, "I never want to do that again." And then they had an award for missed one day, and he didn't get that either because he had a cold. And he is not, yeah, he didn't miss a single day of school for the rest of public schools. And I apologize to all the parents whose kids had norovirus, the flu, strep throat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
COVID.
I blame Walmart. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Did it again.
Steve, stop it.
Did it. You know, we'll never get the hang of this, and
Where-
I've
where's
given up
Patty?
trying.
Where'd
There
Patty
she is.
go?
Oh, I got her. Hang on, here you go.
So,
Patty,
to Jan's point, I mean, I've auditioned since I was 22 years old. So we're 30 years in now. And I almost gave up auditioning years ago. And this woman told me, this is before the Griffin thing. She goes, "You're great at auditioning. You never have the right look." And the
Oh, that's hilarious.
ouch. Yeah.
Not
You
as
just never
bad
have
as
the right
not
look.
looking like the mom. Hey, you want a story? So back when I was just out of college, I'm on the road as a stand-up. I auditioned for a Pringles commercial. You might remember it. It's one where it was the fever and it was the camp counselor running through tents looking for Pringles. So I go in to audition. It's in Cincinnati. It's supposed to be just a regional. So literally this happens. I audition. They say, "Stop. We're done. You're it. You are hired. Perfect."
Cool.
Great. I sit down. Here's how dumb I am at like 24. So they said, "Okay, when's your schedule? We'll call the agent and we're shooting this commercial on this date." And I said, "I can't do that date. I'm featuring the punchline
No,
in
Atlanta.
In New Orleans, featuring the punchline." And they're like, "What? We're not changing the date." I said, "Well, yeah, but it's my first featured date."
Yeah, and I have perfect attendance at the punchline.
I said, "No, I'm not doing this commercial. I'm going to do." They closed the punchline as I was driving down.
No,
my goodness.
Out of business.
Oh my God.
I turned around. Who manages Jeff? Used to manage Jeff Foxworthy. Owns the punchline.
Krista Petta.
Krista Petta. Krista Petta calls me and goes, "Hey, I've got 2 nights, one at the Stardome and the next one opening for Grand Funk Railroad that pays, $600. Great." I get food poisoning at the Stardome, and I go to open for Grand Funk Railroad, and it's just Farner. He's terrible. I have to run off stage to throw up and have at the same time. And then the commercial went national.
Oh, no.
It's all about making good choices.
25 grand or more. So
Yeah.
thank you. Good night, everybody.
You're welcome.
Wow, I think everybody's melting
Cheers.
tonight.
I think everyone's melting.
Thank you, Patty. You're awesome.
Yay.
And now it's time to do this.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
As usual, got another dumb song, and they say it's no reason, but I got a reason. Sort of. I've done this song in part on this show several times, and it did okay. I did the thing for the first time last night, and it killed. So I have to do it now, so it will fall apart. That's how it always works. You kill, and then you try it again, and it doesn't work, so that I can build it back up. So we're going to give this a try. If anybody's ever tried to get a milkshake at McDonald's, this is for you. I want a chocolate shake, but the drive-thru makes me wait. These people in my way, they're ruining my day. I finally order up my shake, and I drive around to pay. But then the lady says no way, the machine won't make a shake. That thing is oozing, but the stupid machine's refusing to make the milkshake that I'm choosing. No chocolate, no way, and damn it, this happens every night. Cause I just wanna shake, 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 shake. But the milkshake machine always breaks. How come McDonald's advertises milkshakes when the shakes are off? Scrolling down for more lyrics. Don't want nothing to eat. Don't want your mystery meat. Those nuggets ain't for me. Damn it, Mickey D. I just wanted some dessert. Why you acting so butthurt? No, I don't want yogurt. I'd rather have a cup of dirt. This is not amusing. The way you get that stupid thing working right. And why can't you make a shake? Shouldn't be that tough, for God's sake. How come McDonald's advertises milkshakes when the shakes are off? Hey, just think, while you've been worrying about lattes and salads and stupid toys and Happy Meals, you could have been making bank with this thick treat. So why's this man got a new girlfriend when he's like, oh my God, have a frosty milkshake? Till the clown over there with the stupid red hair finds some technical support for that shake machine. Cause I just wanna shake. But the milkshake machine always breaks. How come McDonald's advertises milkshakes when the shakes are off?
That was great.
I feel your pain.
I want to point out, I am part of the guild.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a 12 string, isn't it?
I know. I didn't even want to try tuning it, so I didn't even try.
12 string.
Good thing you didn't go for that new purple shake.
No, I'm just not a fan of milkshakes anymore.
Well, then that song may not have been for you.
Yeah.
But he was dancing like it was.
I was dancing. It was
He's very
very
sportive that
I
way.
was too low.
Also,
Speaking of supportive,
Frosties.
it's time to beg
Yeah,
for money.
speaking of supportive.
Here we go.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover or a 2-drink minimum, so what did you expect, Jack?
Jan gets the cats ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Brad Tassell, and you go to virtualcomedyshow.com and donate to this show. First of all, we're going to give part of the money to Jan to get internet. That's going to be, he is actually, it's like using cable from your neighbor in the 90s. She is stealing cable from.
I think she's literally herding cats right now.
Yeah, and now we've got a cat that is up for adoption. And if you donate money to this show, we will help these cats find a home. And if you want to give this cat a home, what do you do?
You could, how do you get a hold of me?
Yes.
Jann Karam.
I thought you had a whiskers miskers thing.
Yeah, Little Whiskers, Dirty Little Whiskers is my little rescue.
So dirtylittlewhiskers.com?
No, it's Little Dirty Whiskers on Instagram.
Oh, Little Dirty
You
Whiskers
just
on
get
Instagram.
Jann Karam on Facebook or Jann Karam on Instagram.
Little Dirty Whiskers on Instagram sounds like a troll.
So
This is Sasha, and Sasha has a friend.
Sasha has a friend around there somewhere.
Sasha's friend.
So give us money and we will help those cats. And also, if you want a cat, go to where she said on Instagram. Okay, somebody get rid of that. Okay, also give us money because I'm out 30,000.
Like the cat. Okay.
Yes, I'm out 30,000 from a Pringles commercial that I screwed over. also, I'm out a lot of money because in '91, what's his name? What's Tim Allen's manager's name?
Chris, the what about?
Rick Messina.
Rick Messina said, "Move out to LA and I'll make you famous." And I said,
Wow.
"I'm okay." I said, I'm a comedian. So, and hence that's what I still am. So send us money for my stupid decisions that I've made in my life. Also, send us money because Patty needs something. I don't know what Patty you need. What did we decide Patty needs?
I also lost money. I did not have a Walmart commercial.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, did that pay anything? He did shoot it.
$500. He got a day rate.
All right.
Wow, day rate. Oh, it never played, so he never got paid. So that's great.
Yep.
And give us money because Randy Brooks. Well, no, he doesn't need money. So anyway, but he's got money. But Steve and I have already spent about £5,000 to go to Edinburgh, and we're not even there yet. So go to virtual.com, click donate to the comedians, and give us half your salary. Okay, great. Play it.
Time for the worst joke of the week.
Worst joke.
Boo! That was the worst joke ever!
I'm going to admit this is not the worst joke. Here it is. The Fox News set is up in arms about Biden not wearing a shirt at the beach. That was their big thing today. God knows what's next. A tan suit.
Oh.
Hey, that was the virtual comedy show. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know. Like a yam is the same as a sweet potato. That's what you get when you watch this show. Fascinating, isn't it? We have a lot of fun at the virtual comedy show. It's better than sitting home playing with your toes or going to the dump to watch stuff decompose. Keep coming back to the virtual comedy show. We hope you enjoyed the virtual Virtual Comedy Show. You don't have to dress up, no, 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 no. You can be like Brad and go commando. Every Monday it's the Virtual Comedy Show. See you Monday at the Virtual Comedy Show. It's at www.virtualcomedyshow.com. That's right.
Dream ended.